Welcome to Maine Public News Connect, original news stories from Maine Public Radio, airing weekly in Spanish, French, Portuguese, Somali, and English. I'm your host, Ari Snider. Today is Friday, December 8th, and here are the week's top stories. Ladu Ladoka, a respected leader in the South Sudanese community, was killed on December 2nd when the furnace he was working on at his home exploded. Ladoka was 44. His death sent a wave of shock and grief through the many networks and communities he had touched during his life. He is being remembered as a tireless advocate for immigrant communities, a dedicated father to his 4 children, and trusted source of advice for friends and colleagues. State Representative Decca Delac of South Portland said she and others frequently sought guidance from Ladoka because they trusted him to speak his mind and offer insightful, honest opinions. One of his many passions was helping immigrant families navigate the home buying process. Aber Ibrahim, a friend of Ladoka, said his death is a loss for every immigrant in Maine. Last week, Portland moved 120 asylum seekers from the Homeless Services Center in the Riverton neighborhood to a new nearby shelter. Officials say the goal is to provide services tailored to the needs of new immigrants and free up space at other shelters. The shelter can house about 60 more people, and the city said efforts are underway to identify homeless asylum seekers to fill those beds. Some residents say they appreciate that the food served at the new shelter is based on familiar recipes from Angola and other African countries. More than 1,600 asylum seekers have arrived in Portland this year. Now that the new shelter for asylum seekers is open, Portland is working to fill open beds at the Homeless Services Center. Officials are focusing on moving people out of a tent encampment under the Casco Bay Bridge, where there are more than 100 tents set up. The city has set a goal of moving 20 people per day from the encampment to the Homeless Services Center. The city is also working to add 50 more beds to the center after the city council voted to expand capacity last month. Religious leaders from across southern Maine held a gun control protest in front of the Cabela's sporting goods store in Scarborough Saturday. The goal was to call attention to retailers who continue to sell assault-style rifles despite mass shootings like the one in Lewiston on October 25th. Members of the group Thoughts, Prayers, and Action are calling on the company to stop selling assault rifles and high-capacity ammunition clips. The group also wants to increase the age to legally purchase guns to 21. The company did not respond to the group's requests. This has been Maine Public News Connect. We'll see you next time. Thank you to our excellent community partners for supporting and contributing to this program. Maine Public News Connect has been made possible by individual supporters and foundations from across Maine, as well as Koo and Patricia Yuen, cPort Credit Union, Hannaford Supermarkets, MaineHousing, and IDEXX. Maine Public News Connect is made possible by Koo and Patricia Yuen, committed to bridging cultural differences in our communities.
Juntos. Ensemble.
Warajir.
Junto.
cPort Credit Union. Together.
Hannaford Supermarkets, celebrating the diversity of its employees, customers, and communities, and committed to fostering a welcoming environment. Together, they're greater than groceries. Learn more at hannaford.com.
If you're struggling financially due to COVID-19, the Maine Homeowner Assistance Fund can provide the support you need. Free federal relief for past or present home costs. Apply today and keep your family safe and your home secure.
You can compare plans and get financial help to lower your cost at coverme.gov, a resource for finding health insurance that fits at a price that works.